Buongiorno! Jem here, and I'm going to be reviewing Accidental Magic by PC Cast. And yes, this is the author, one of the authors of the House of Night series that I so much love. I rate this book a 9.5 out of 10. I absolutely loved it. Like how I love the Beautiful Disaster series, but this one is just more on the sexy side. I don't recommend this to people who aren't in high school and aren't really that mature about sex and all this romantic stuff and blah 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 blah. So moving on to the synopsis and then on to the review. In Candy Cox and the Big Bad Werewolf, 5-time divorcee Candace Cox is burned out and lacking in love. But when a friend's spell presents Candace with the young werewolf lover of her dreams, she starts to rethink her commitment to swearing off men. While the age difference throws her at first, Justin is exactly what Candace needs to kickstart her stalled love life. In It's in His Kiss, strict vegetarian Summer Smith has always had a hard time giving up control, especially since her magic is unpredictable at best. But when she meets a dark, gorgeous vampire named Colin, Summer suddenly finds herself wanting to let loose and experience the new appetites awakened by Colin's kiss. So this book is actually, there are 2 stories in it. It was originally part of an anthology, called Mysteria Nights, Mysteria Lane, and Mysteria. So these 2 stories, Candace Cox and Summer Smith are sisters, but there are 2 different stories like altogether, though the second story, In His Kiss, refers to the first story a little bit, but not much. So in the first story, Candace is a 40-year-old 5-time divorcee who has sworn off men and has given up on love. But then her best friend Godiva, at least I think how you spell it, think how you pronounce it. I'm bad with pronunciations. But her best friend Godiva put on a spell on a young werewolf who apparently turns out to be an ex-student of Candace's, named Justin Woods. And so a romance then buds from these 2, and it's like absolutely amazing because there's a little bit of drama, a lot of romance for all those romantics out there like myself. And then there's just the sexy romantic sexual tension in the story. In both stories, actually. And then in the second story, Summer Smith, because her magic makes whoever casts magic on her turn sideways, upside down, backwards, and all this other stuff. No, not even if it's just you put a spell on her, like you work your magic on her. If you work magic around or near her, it goes all array, and it totally just is completely unpredictable, and it's completely crazy. But then she meets this guy, a vampire named Colin, who is not who she expected to fall in love with, because Summer, she is all about control because of how her magic is so unpredictable, and she doesn't like it. So she has her whole life like planned out. She has complete control. She's all about complete control. And then Colin comes in, and it's totally not really as what she thought she would do, and it was completely unexpected, to say the least. These 2 stories were absolutely really, I love them. A 9.5 out of 10. Thank you, PC Cast. I really want to own this book now. I really just need it for my bookshelf. And it was just absolutely amazing. Just like how the House of Night series captivated me. That one was more high school. This is more of a sort of teenager going on adult, early adult kind of thing. I don't know. That's how I would describe the age group who would really actually read this. Not exactly supposed to be a YA book. I wouldn't think so. Unless you're one of those mature teenagers. I mean, I read anything and everything. I just love the romance in this. It was absolutely really well written. So, God, I totally forgot what I was going to say. Alright, so, unfortunately I do not have internet yet again. Today is January 11th, 2015. It's Sunday, and I will not be getting internet until at least Wednesday. So, fortunately, this video will not be put up for the next 3 or 4 days. But on a good note, I'm going to be reading The Girl from the Well by Rin Chupeco. I think that's how you pronounce it. I saw this at the library, and I read the little synopsis, and I thought it was interesting, so I just picked it up, and it's a brand new book that was in the library, so I just picked it up, and I thought I would read it, since it doesn't really look that thick, and it doesn't even hit 300 pages. It's only in the 200s. So I'm hoping to get through this really quickly and just give you guys my thoughts on it. So I guess I'll see you guys later. Again, if you're one of the mature readers who loves romance, I honestly recommend you pick up Accidental Magic by PC Cast. It was amazing. I absolutely, honestly, really loved it. So I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye!